Hey guys, what's up? It's KlaireeBerry. Okay, the lawnmowers are here, but that's okay because I think I chose a spot that they've already done, hopefully. So I hope you're having a good week. I hope you are enjoying all of this movement that we have going on this week. We went from Leo moon to the Virgo moon. And also we're now in Scorpio sun, excuse me. So today is Thursday. So we went into a Virgo moon yesterday at around 2:30 p.m. Okay. And so I'm going to do a collective twin flame reading for the moon in Virgo. And this is about, I can just tell you, this is about surrender. Okay. It's about practicalities, but it's about what can you give up, to try to need to control. Okay. And we're going to be in the new moon, in this moon energy of Virgo energy through 3:20 p.m. on Friday. So again, a little bit late getting these videos out. I'm going to fix it, but I decided just to skip over doing all the elements for the sun. So if you're waiting for that, it's going to I just prefer to do it in days and weeks rather than a whole month. So, I might do like a general, kind of like I did yesterday or this week, just do a general collective or a twin flame. And remember guys, if you're looking for just general readings, then a lot of times you can still get a lot of, good advice and good readings, regardless of whether you identify as a twin flame or not. But it is going to be specific for twin flames because that's just where my passion is going. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get started. But first I do want to say moon in Libra on Friday at 3:20 p.m. and then the moon will go into Scorpio on Sunday at 3:20 p.m. Okay, and then that night we have a new moon at 11:38 p.m. Okay, so we're all kind of gearing up, and I think it's all about preparation here, and trying to just have the best weekend possible to set us forth for the rest of the Scorpio sun season. Okay, so like I said, let's get started. What can we learn? What can we clarify? Woo, woo, woo. What needs to be said? What needs to be heard for our twin flames? Let's go ahead and make this a divine feminine reading as well, okay? Not to count out any divine masculines, but I just feel like, divine feminines are probably going to be the one that are watching. That you don't have to be a female. Divine feminine can just be the feminine energy, the going within, the yin energy, the receiving. Well, you give as well. You know what I mean. And it's, it's fluid too. It's one of those things, just like time is construct. These are really just constructs of our ways to understand things. So you could be the divine masculine one day, and really you could be more of the feminine the next day. We all have both energies inside of us. So that's another way that you can take this video and this reading is by looking at that divine feminine side of yourself. And so far I can already tell you this is a gorgeous reading. Okay. Colors are popping. There's a lot of good feelings and a lot of stuff to wow. I mean, this is like amazing. So first of all, with the Libra season kind of coming to a close, some of our energies are still in Libra. We're still going to be in Mars in Libra until November 19th. So we're still focusing on this relationship aspect. We are still, I feel like what we're doing here is just coming into a truth, okay? We're coming into a truth of who we are. And as a whole, as a collective, we are becoming able to understand ourselves and to really see ourselves more clearly and understand who we are. And this helps us feel aligned and feel healthy, okay? And it's helping us to really usher in this amazing new beginning. And that's kind of what the whole rest of the year is about in 2020, you guys. It's huge. I keep saying it. And it's again for the newbies, or it's just to get into that subconscious, is that, our spirit guides really want us to know, that this is an amazing time. And it really is a time for celebration, okay? And I feel like we might have be feeling that in some ways at some times, but we need to focus on that more, because the more we focus on that, the more it's going to become our reality. The more we wrap that thought up in emotions and be like, yes, it's coming. Yes, it's coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's when we're going to have actions that are following through with those thoughts and those beliefs. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, this is a really good time for that. I'm getting some of that. So yeah, just plenty chilly out here. Okay, now, but it's stuffy. I'm so sorry. A little indecisive. We may be having some indecisive energy as well. Okay, remember, you can learn something from everything. Okay, but we're really learning how to receive, okay, and how to be clear, again, with who we are and what we're doing. And when we come into a clearer understanding of who we are as divine beings, as the magician, okay, as the little magicians, little demigods and goddesses, little queens and kings. And, it's helping us to get to that level. Okay. When we go within and we really truly are like having this higher knowledge of ourselves, we're able to help others go higher, and we're able to raise, again, this collective energy to where, everybody's in tune with their divine selves. I mean, it's not happening yet, obviously, but this is the goal. This is what we're moving towards. Okay. But we have to be very clear with ourselves. We have to address the deep, dark parts of ourselves that we sometimes don't want to admit or pay attention to. And that's kind of what all of this Scorpio energy is about. Okay. And I think we had Mercury in Scorpio, and that is actually ending on November 1st. And remember, in the law of attraction, in the holistic law of attraction, the mental is first. So that's why Mercury in Scorpio comes first. And then it's like, okay, we've got Venus in Scorpio, again, also through November 1st. So it's our mind and our emotions. That leads the way. And now with the Scorpio sun coming in, that's when we're really able to take it to an action level. Okay. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys today, because I feel like the more people out there who are, coming into alignment with this, and, it's probably already happening. You're probably already been sort of feeling this, like you're being pulled towards the esoteric knowledge. You're being pulled towards, whatever occult and not, any kind of higher knowledge, whatever that means for you. And again, it's just a deeper understanding of ourselves, the way the universe works, our relationship with the universe, which is basically the law of attraction again, and manifesting. Okay. And you may be starting to really feel kind of the beginning steps of, okay, this is actually happening. Okay. This is actually happening. Look at this. This is a result, that I'm getting now, that is causing me to further believe in this whole idea. Okay. It's causing me to, because your beliefs are made by your thoughts and your emotions. Okay. So your emotions, I think, are really coming into this as well. And it may be small, it may be small, but you're seeing the rewards, the effort is paying off of your hard work. And I do believe that, you're seeing that with your partner. Okay. And let's back up for a minute, because I want to talk about this. And this is raising the energy again, not just for the general collective, but I really feel like this has to do with you, your partner, and then any of the family that might be involved with your two situations. And it may not feel that way. It's going to be fluid up and down, because to get out of these graves, to wake up from the living dead, you know what I mean? That takes some, it's just like anything, getting out of bed in the morning. It takes something, it takes a job. It takes a loud ass alarm clock. Some people splash water on their face, cold water, take a cold shower, whatever, to wake yourself up. Okay. And now we've got two of them, and I thought we were good. So, and this is not just healing with you and yourself, but this is also healing of your inner children as well. You're starting to move towards that as you are doing this, regardless of whether you're like me out here talking about it, putting it forth, you are helping to raise the vibration again of the whole entire earth by going within and doing the shadow work and the inner child healing work, really focusing on yourself, starting to, again, see things in a new way, understand yourself in a deeper and higher way. Okay? And once that happens, you will be wrapping your thoughts up in emotions, and you will be expressing yourself in new ways. You will be proud of yourself for some way that you are reacting. Okay? for some way that you are thinking, some way that, your thoughts and beliefs, again, are creating new thoughts and expectations. But I'm also getting that this is more than just the internal. You're actually, even though this is still just emotions, the fish is like the result. This is your love cup is filled up and you can feel it. You know what I mean? And your partner can feel it. You may be kind of slowly turning this corner. And again, it may be a little up and down energy here, even through this weekend. But please know that no matter what, sometimes it's just growing pains. Okay? No matter what, it's all for the best. Okay? And I do just want to make a note from October 24th through October 31st, we have Mars conjunct natal Saturn. So, and some people, again, may be feeling this sooner, may be feeling it later. Okay, but it is supposed to be strongest this weekend. And this does have to do with some destruction, with some destructive actions. Okay, there may be some frustration, some anger, irritability. Okay, you want to kind of steer clear of any risky behaviors this week and through the weekend, and even maybe to next week. Steer, just kind of stay on your routine. And I would say, go deep and do your healing. You don't want to confront other people right now, but with the energies that Scorpio entails, it's a really good time to go within. Okay. So I feel like I always say that, oh, it's the weekend. Just go ahead and be a hermit and go within all weekend. Okay, but that's what's going to help us to align ourselves and align all of our energies. Okay, we're aligning our mental, our emotional, our physical, our habitual energies, our environmental, our vocational, our occupational, our financial, and all of these energies are just coming into alignment. And again, we're seeing the fruits of our labor. We're starting to blossom, and it's amazing. And you can feel really proud of that. It's happening now. You've been noticing it. Maybe you haven't fully realized it in actuality, but it's confirming, that, it's the first step. And I was saying this yesterday, it's the first day of the rest of your life. Okay. So you want to make sure and really do the follow through though. Okay. You want to follow through, because this new beginning, and again, the new beginnings are kind of more on the internal. They're in the mind. It's figuring this stuff out for your mental, for your emotional, getting all these emotions lined up. But first, we obviously get our mind right, conceive, believe, achieve, and then it goes out. And then it comes back. Okay, so a lot of times people just automatically, we're so geared to wanting the quick fix, and we want the magic pill. We want answers, and we want them now. And gosh darn it, it doesn't matter. We've been doing the wrong thing our whole entire life, and getting socially conditioned our whole entire life, basically brainwashed to, do certain things and think certain things and be a certain way. And, we have to realize this is a process. It's a journey. It's not about the destination. Okay, so don't think that all of a sudden you're going to click your heels and you're going to be there, because really there is no there. And we have to take take comfort and take heed, take notice of the fact that this is really something that you're always going to be going through. You're always going to be going through this. Okay, and it's like when you look back at yourself yesterday, last week, last year, 2 years ago, we're always like, oh no, why did I do that? God, I was so dumb back then. It's like, no, don't be mad at yourself. Don't hate yourself for what you didn't know, or, before you did the healing that you could. Okay, because that's the process of life. We have to be kind of okay at some level with the fact that we don't know it all, and that we're just growing, and that we're just getting better, and all of this stuff, So I'm feeling like now I'm coming to peace with the lawnmowers right now. I should have gone to the other side. I thought they were done, and then they are done. They're literally just messing around. Anyway, I'm coming to peace with it. It's almost kind of soothing. So that's the thing too. We get like annoyed with our old selves, and it's like, oh, I was such a dumbass. Like I hated my, no. Don't put negativity on it, because you learned. It's just like doing the shadow work and the inner child healing on my program, which is still on my playlist, and it will be through 3:30 or so on Sunday afternoon, October 27th. Okay, when you can then go to, if you're watching this video after that, you can go to KlaireeBerry.com and get the up-to-date prices on that. It'll also be in the description box below in any videos that I do in the future, okay? But this is our new beginning. Like, it's like you really need to take a, like, it's this expansive upward energy of receiving, okay? It's surrendering to know that, again, this is a process. You're not going to have all the answers. Even if you're like a master manifester, you still don't know, everything, and you're still going to make mistakes, and you're still going to have things happen, okay? And you're still going to need to go within and keep doing the shadow work, keep doing the inner child healing, okay? But I feel like you need to stay very, healing minded. Again, stay on this shadow work as a lifestyle. And also, once you start to do it, once you go to the program, you watch the videos, you learn how to do it, and then you actually start to do it, it's going to shift things around. It's going to enable you to kind of get over any little obstacles or big obstacles, that are in your way and keeping you from your new beginning and your new future and moving forward, into becoming more comfortable and more, just understanding better, what your purpose is, what you're doing, okay? And it's all about this healing and this mission and passion energy, okay? And that is definitely going to bring you and your twin flame together, okay? Because there's a here and there's a there, but there's all sorts of other energies that are going on that are just kind of clogging up, your connection. And your connection is already very strong as twin flames, okay? But every little thing that you can do to move forward and know, that you're not being stagnant is going to help you, okay? Especially right now. Because again, we're craving this depth. We're focused on this depth, okay? We're trying to, this is all about transformation right now. So again, it's the perfect time. And it's really the perfect time to clear some of this gunk and this, dissonance out, because I think towards the rest of Scorpio season, we're going to be getting a lot of new downloads. We're going to be, it's like it's like cleaning the house out before you have the housekeeper come over. And some people may think it's pointless, but it's just going to mean that when the housekeeper comes to help you, you're going to just she's going to be able to make, or he is going to be able to make all that much more progress. Okay. But this is about bold moves this weekend. So again, whatever kind of energy is going on with Scorpio in this new moon, it's going to be big. It could be intense. It could be good. It could be negative, whatever, but it's going to build to a positive. It's going to help you release. Okay. So again, the more prepping that you can do to letting go of this fear, letting go of this dissonance between who you are and like what you're actually relating to people as. I feel like there's this sort of discomfort right now, like around how we perceive ourselves and like our identities. And we're not quite acting out who we really truly feel like we are. We're kind of still like, again, it's just kind of like trying to find that perfect spot, that alignment, okay? And going within and doing the inner child healing work and the shadow work is only going to help you. And I know I keep talking about that, and this really is supposed to be a twin flame reading, and I may not even put that on this title because it's not coming across as that, but it doesn't matter, because this is the work that the divine feminine needs to work on in order to feel this depth and this, you want to get into union, you want to go to a deeper or higher level with your person, with your twin flame, or with your soulmate, or whoever. So you've got to have, this, when you have a better relationship with yourself, it's going to be better for each other. But I'm really seeing right now that you're priming yourself, okay? All your thoughts, all your feelings, they're happening for a reason. And again, we are feeling this new pull to this new beginning, becoming more real with ourselves. Really, it's about allowing ourselves to kind of view ourselves in a real lens. You know what I mean? And overall, it's good because we are doing the work and because we are moving forward. Okay, we're going to have deep breakthroughs with this. I'm really feeling like the rest of this week, and especially through this weekend, deep breakthroughs. Okay, letting go of any kind of fear. And this is like the religion card, like the dogma card, but that's a lot about fear. A lot of people have religious beliefs that are nothing but fear, fear God. It's like, really? I'm not going to tell you what to believe, but this is about expressing kind of our true feelings. And it's kind of that shaking off energy, you know, like a dog shakes off the water. It's shaking off the things that are not truly serving us, because fear is actually the opposite of love. And what you fear is a very powerful manifester. Okay. So we know better than to stay in that energy. Okay. And that includes your twin flame. So whenever you're, you know, get in that mode where you start to wonder, what are they doing? Why are they not, you know, doing this? Why are they not texting me? Why are they not calling me back or whatever? Why are they not doing whatever I want them to do right now? You know, you need to just kind of give it up. It's kind of like normally this is like a card where, you know, the little guy is like, he's so happy. And I'm not saying you're not happy or you're not going to have that, but I'm just feeling this release and this openness. Okay. Where are you not in alignment with yourself, with your actions, with your thoughts, whatever? You might be giving your power away. There might be some kind of emotional habits and patterns that we go through, kind of entangles, just getting us all bunched up and kinked up and blocking. It's like the hose, you know, like you gotta go and undo the hose so everything can flow, you know, like unkink it. Okay. So it's receiving, but as we receive, we surrender. If that, you know, hopefully this is resonating with you. But it's with all of this in mind. And once we go deeper and do some more work on ourselves, stay in that mindset, stay in that lifestyle, you're going to be actually more in alignment as far as doing and living and acting really around an identity, around a truth that you really want to be carrying. Again, I love the word alignment, you know, because it's like, yeah, our mental's been right. Our mental's been shifting again with Mercury and Scorpio. We've been going deep mentally, and now we're pushing it out. And our emotional and our mental is finally coming out into alignment, and you can really see it again, even more and more and more, that you are making progress. Okay. And it's going to show up really big in our relationships. And there's going to be still a lot of changes with that throughout Scorpio season, because still we have a Libra Mars until November 19th. Okay. So that's about your feelings. That's about, I mean, it could be about, you know, working through this anger as well. Especially without Mars conjunct natal Saturn. Okay. But it's also just about the relationship in general. Okay. So I feel like, again, this week is a good time, even just with, again, this is a Moon in Virgo video. So right now it's like gearing up for this cleansing, stabilizing energy to come. Okay. And again, kind of a surrender in order to receive. Okay. So, and we keep getting these two cards. This whole week has been very much, you know, this, you know, you've already been making your strides towards your new beginning a little bit. You're starting to see, you've already taken a few steps. You already know, you know, and you're even now that it's like now, and I used this analogy in another video recently too. Now that you've gotten to this point, well, now you can see, farther out. You can see a farther place away, you know, on the horizon, because you're getting higher. Because you're going deeper. I mean, the deeper doesn't really go with the analogy, but because you've taken steps and you're going further so you can see farther. And so it's kind of this, okay, well, here's where I was, you know, a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago. You know, I was here and I'm working on my changes. Okay. But now it's like I'm just looking at it in a new way. Okay, lots of action energy here, which also it does have to do again with the new moon this weekend. Okay, we're still gearing up. And again, some people, even though I'm talking about the moon in Virgo, some people might be feeling the effects from the new moon in Scorpio at this time. You know, even though it's Virgo time, they may be feeling, it just depends. And like I said, with the Mars conjunct natal Saturn, people could be feeling that already as well. Some people go through things early. It just depends on all the degrees and where you are in your chart. Okay. So again, if you feel like you have something come up, okay, if you feel like you get into a funk, if you feel like why is this happening? I've been doing work. I've been learning all this stuff. I've been trying to better myself. And it gets really frustrating sometimes when we really don't see as much growth as we want, or we feel like we're going backwards. Okay. For instance, you're starting a diet, you get really into it for a while, and then all of a sudden you go back, and that might be the energy that we're at. And again, it doesn't mean necessarily with your diet. It could be with your partnership, it could be with your family. It depends. Again, all this stuff depends on you and your personal charts and the way you deal, the way you relate, the people around you, et cetera, et cetera. But this is about this cooperative relationship, and it's about acting out. It's about acting that out, making that really, it's transforming your life, okay, to actually express that in whatever ways you may do that in, okay? So there's a lot of mixture of this energy of going deeper and higher, going within, okay? Your higher power, your divine, your own divinity. And by higher power, I'm not meaning like outside of you necessarily. I'm talking about in and out. With that, and just mixing it up with your passion and your mission. Okay, your passion and your mission. Not that it's one and the same, but they're very much connected. Okay, and most people, when they watch tarot, it's like they want to learn about their love life or their finances. And those two things are very much closely related because it has to do, again, with how we receive. Okay, so I feel like we've been doing some work. We've been clearing some things out already. And again, it's only helping us to get ready to clear out some more things and receive even more. And again, that's why this kid, he is saying yes. He's saying, oh, hell yeah. I love this energy that's coming towards me. And again, this could be 2 days. This could be this weekend. This could be next week. Time is a construct. And it doesn't matter all I'm saying, oh, this and that, Scorpio, Mercury. If you're drawn to watch this video and you see it on another time, don't worry. Like, the energies are still, the messages can still be coming for you. Okay, so take what resonates and ditch what doesn't. But we're going to be feeling even more happy about the growth. Like, I feel like, again, we're already excited and feeling it and digging it, that we have really come into our power a little bit more. We're starting to see little things. Oh, we're getting better. Our relationship might be getting better. You might see some movement, communication more with your twin flame, coming into union more and more and more. But just know that as you keep on going with this work, don't stop. I feel like you have done some work on yourself. Okay, just keep on doing more, because it's going to even inflame your passion in a good way. Like, inflammation is kind of a bad word usually, but when it's talking about the sun, we love to see the sun. The sun makes us so happy. It's not just a mood thing, like on a superficial level, like, oh, you see the sun, so you're happy. It's like goes deep into things that you can't even fathom, vitamin D and all of this stuff, like really, and helps everything grow even more. Okay. And that's how you are. You keep shining your light. Your light will shine so much brighter, and people will want to be around you. Your twin flame will want to, again, be around you more whenever you are giving off this energy. And then as you give off this energy, then that's what you're going to get back. Okay. This is basically the basic laws of the universe is, the golden rule. Get it? Golden rule. We got the golden tarot. Treat others as you want to be treated. What you put out, you get back. What you give, you get. Karma. It's all related. Okay. And you can really hold your head high right now. I feel like you can really know that you really are doing your best, and you really are coming into alignment. Even if, again, it may not all feel good, and it may not all feel good this weekend. We may have a little bit, especially with the Mars conjunct natal Saturn and the Scorpio new moon. Again, this could be totally positive for some of you, but I feel like it's going to be up and down for a lot of us. Okay. We're trying to be moving on, we're trying to, find these compromises, and it may not be easy. We're trying to adapt. We're trying to, work all this stuff out. And some of it, it may be like, we got to ditch some things, and we got to, again, accept some others. It's almost like a reset button. And sometimes change, depending on how we handle change, it may not feel that great. And if you've not been doing as much work as you could be, you're going to feel some, maybe some negative things even more. Okay. And again, watch out for the impulsive actions this weekend. I'll do more videos when it comes towards it, but I always want to give you guys heads up on kind of what's going on. Just expect deep breakthroughs, and don't be like, the worst thing I think we can do right now is just to be shallow and be like blinding ourselves, and to not be thinking about the future, not be thinking about you know, your relationships and how you can change them and how you can actually change your life. I'm trying to get this alignment. Okay, remember, the more you go within, the more you deal with your mental and your spiritual, your emotional, the more you're going to be receiving and getting, you know, this stabilizing energy, this really positive, good sun card feeling, you know, of healing, the feeling of healing, you know, and all of this stuff. Okay, it's a process, it's a pathway. This was our underlying energy too. I just now realized, which is fitting, and I've been getting this card a lot this weekend too. You know, going within. Okay, a little bit of Scorpio energy coming through too, you know, here and there. So I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can find me all over social media, KlaireeBerry, at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. And again, all of the up-to-date prices on my personal readings and consultations, on my direct unlimited lifelong coaching club, on my, what else have I got? On my program, you know, if you're watching this after Sunday, then it's going to all be there at KlaireeBerry.com. So much love, many blessings. Stay focused, be good to yourselves, be good to others, and always have that positive intention and pure, the pure intentions, and that carries you so far, so far. So keep going, keep going. Much love, many blessings. Talk to you soon. Bye.